Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Pass to Jokic. Hardaway on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city. Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Murray passes to Gordon. Hardaway on the wing. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Edwards, back to Daniels. Here's Edwards. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. A slam dunk by Reed.
Pick, then points from Reed. He's a mobile big who operates well in the pick and roll.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Outside Hardaway. Yep, that one's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Edwards looking it over. And he's going for the lob. A slam dunk by Reed.
Rising up to throw it down. Great timing, Reed, that time.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Gordon. Oh, he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Outside Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 8 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Back to Edwards. He's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Edwards against Hardaway. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Watson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times and recognizes the defense, too.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. The 3. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Hardaway, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Outside Murray. Jokic passes to Watson. For 3, Hardaway hits the trifecta. Hardaway's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the 2-man game.
Now Murray puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's DiVincenzo in at point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Brown's shot is good.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Edwards a screen on Murray. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Edwards just ignores the D.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Pass to Najee. Here's Strawther. Outside Murray. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Back to Edwards. Edwards with a step. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Anthony Edwards.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
On defense, Minnesota. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. 4-3. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. The Timberwolves lead by 8. And stolen by Brown. Jokic, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
For 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Johnson. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Nuggets trail by 10. Murray with it. Picked up by Reed. Murray passes to Johnson. Pass to Strother to stop the run. Nails it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver, trailing by 10. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride lately.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game.
Edwards for 3. Strother grabs a miss.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Murray up top. Pass to Strother. This one for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 8. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Strother. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Jamal Murray. Hardaway against DiVincenzo. Hardaway, the pass to Brown. Gordon outside. 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. For 3, Hardaway. They grab their own miss. Back to Watson. Pass to Hardaway. Screen by Watson. Down low with 1 on the clock. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nuggets trail by 11. And here's Jokic. Outside Brown. Back to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. And another three from Minnesota.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 26 points. And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Timberwolves.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the small forward position.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
There's the triple. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Hardaway against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels, and there's a pick. Back to Edwards. It's Watson on the wing. The putback.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And here's Edwards, defended by Hardaway. Fires from deep. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
And they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. The drive by Watson. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Randall. Back to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Hardaway. Clock at 4. Outside McDaniels. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. Murray passes to Hardaway. And again, Denver no good.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Nuggets trail by 21. Outside Murray. Jokic finds Gordon. They still need this. Hardaway. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Pass to Watson. Now Jokic. Oh, and Reed with a block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 39.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Watson passes to Murray. Back to Watson. Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Edwards against Hardaway. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Hardaway. Out to DiVincenzo. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Now Jokic. Denver moving it around. For 3, Hardaway. Edwards pulls it in.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Now McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Jokic, and the baseline jumper goes down. Jokic has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Outside Edwards, beyond the arc, hits a 3-pointer. Edwards has got 44.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the left wing. Here's Jokic. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. To the paint. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Johnson's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Randall a screen on Brown. Edwards with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Denver. Outside Brown. Launches it. Rebound Minnesota.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randall throwing it down.
Murray passes to Johnson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside Edwards. And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Back to Murray. Outside Brown. There's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Back to Edwards. The shot from 20 feet out. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Najee. Denver moving it around. Murray inside. DiVincenzo covering. Murray, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Brown against Edwards. Back to Randall. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Misses the jumper from the wing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
The shot by Brown, no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
Reed sets a screen. And Edwards, here we go. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jacks up a 3. Strother grabs a miss. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And this was a telling game. They'll meet 4 times this season, and I'd say it looks like a good matchup for them. They'll be looking forward to their next 3 meetings against the Nuggets.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
It's Edwards on the wing from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. 41 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Hardaway from outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Boy, watch out now. Once Hardaway Jr. gets hot, the key is being aggressive and staying aggressive, which is what he's doing right now.
And here's Edwards outside. Gordon pulls it in. Jokic with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Murray. Randall with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Edwards with it. It falls.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy.